Charlie! Hey, Charlie, wake up! Yeah, Charlie, you silly sleepyhead, wake up!
Oh god, you guys. This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, Charlie. We found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain. Come with us, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. It'll be an adventure. We're going on an adventure, Charlie.
Yeah, Candy Mountain, right. I'm just gonna, go back to sleep now.
No, Charlie. You have to come with us to Candy Mountain. Yeah, Charlie. Candy Mountain. It's a land of sweets and joy and joyness.
Please stop bouncing on me.
Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Candy Mountain.
Alright, fine. I'll go with you to Candy Mountain.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Enough with the singing already.
Our first stop is over there, Charlie.
Oh god, what is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. A magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Alright, guys, you do know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Shun the non-believer. Shun. Shun.
Yeah.
It has spoken. It has told us the way.
It didn't say anything.
It's just over this bridge, Charlie. This magical bridge of hope and wonder.
Is anyone else getting, covered in splinters? Seriously, guys, we shouldn't be on this thing.
Charlie. Charlie. Charlie.
I'm right here. What do you want?
We're on a bridge, Charlie. We're here!
Well, what do you know? There actually is a Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain, Candy Mountain, you fill me with sweet, sugary goodness. Go inside the Candy Mountain cave, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, go inside the cave. Magical wonders are to behold when you enter.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna stay out here.
But you have to enter the Candy Mountain Candy Cave, Charlie.
Oh, when you're down and looking for some cheering up, then just head right on up to the Candy Mountain Cave. When you get inside, you'll find yourself a cheery land, such a happy and joy-filled and perky merry land. They've got lollipops and gummy drops and candy things, oh, so many things that will brighten up your day. It's impossible to wear a frown in Candy Town. It's the mecca of love, the Candy Cave. They've got jelly beans and coconuts with little hats, candy rats, chocolate bats. It's a wonderland of sweets. Ride the candy train to town and hear the candy band. Candy bells, it's a treat as they march across the land. Cherry ribbons stream across the sky into the ground. Turn around, it astounds, it's a dancing candy tree. In the candy cave, imagination runs so free. So now, Charlie, please will you go into the cave?
Alright, fine. I'll go into the freaking candy cave. This had better be good.
Yeah. Goodbye, Charlie. Yeah, goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye? What? Hey, what's going on here? Hello? Who is that? Oh, what happened? Oh, they took my freaking kidney.
Damn it, Charlie. How are you guys? I am not doing too good myself. I'm pretty much forcing myself to come on here right now because I'm not doing very good. I'm going mute. I'm panicked and I'm frozen. And I don't have time for this shit. Tomorrow, it's been almost 3 years since I found out about Christina. And for the first time in all this time, I talked to the DA tomorrow. After all this time of thinking that it didn't matter, that the evidence that I had, the story that I needed to tell, wasn't going to be heard. Now I might be going to Baton Rouge. And I don't leave my house. Just a second. You guys should see what the old man just brought back here. God. Only in Oklahoma. So the most of my evidence and things that I had were in my first computer that I had, big computer that blew up. And I can pull out the hard drive. I just need to do it. More evidence is in my other computer that I just haven't pulled out the hard drive or the solid state drive. I've not done any of that. But on my Google Drive, I've got about 2 terabytes worth of data. And so I've been trying to go through, trying to find everything and anything I could because, it's been a long time. ADHDers, we procrastinate. We put off to the last minute because usually we do much better whenever we have that last little burst of, oh my God, it's got to happen now. So we have to have this moment. I don't have that moment right now. Now that it really matters, I don't have it. Oh, it's fresh in my mind. It's just confused. It's very, very confused, and my brain doesn't work like it did 3 years ago. I just want to go back to Candy Mountain. I just want to go back to Candy Mountain. There's so much that I can't really talk about, and I want to. Nick, I do, don't I? I'm going through all my files, and it sucks because there's just like, you never know when around the corner I'm going to see something, because I would randomly put stuff sometimes if I was in a hurry, and it would go in whatever file, and it doesn't even make sense. And so I've got like 15 of the same file, and then I've got that one file that the missing treasure. I did come across something though. Lame. But I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Maybe. It's been a minute. I don't think I've actually gone live since I got the new pooter up. Like, where I've done it like a show or anything. But let's see. See if I can figure her out. Give you a little bit of a snip into our lives. That was back when we still had Daxi Pooter. And that was our life. Just a random moment in our life. Today we had dinner. He's not even able to eat anymore, you guys. And I'm pissed at him. I'm pissed at him because why the hell does he have to be sick? And I really don't have time to be doing this right here. Everybody says that they're here for me. And I know that everybody is. But I can't do this. So if I'm not going to be able to talk, if I'm not going to be able to do anything, then maybe if I just make myself come on here, then I can just be a big old baby for the world. There's so much that I want to do. Every single one of y'all, I haven't even really looked at the chat yet because I can't. And I'm yuck snotty. I know that every single person that's in this chat, though, is living with something unimaginable. I go into YouTube, which was my main place of fellowship pretty much for the last few years. And it's quiet, y'all. We're all so quiet. I mean, we're here still, but it's not supposed to be like this. I was like, what am I going to do? Am I going to have like some videos? What am I going to do? No, I'm just going to sit and cry. I'm scared about tomorrow. Really scared about tomorrow. It's like it's Bird, just change that dream. Change that dream. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hey. Change that dream. You're okay. Even when he's sleeping, he senses my emotions. He's such a good boy. I don't know what. Oh. It's like I have this limited window, which is more than what I had last week. So I'm not trying to gripe too very much. I'm griping, but not very much. But I have this limited window of being able to say something that just might make a difference in the case. And I've got so much that I need to say that would make a difference in this case, but for so long it's been ignored. Am I going to leave out the important stuff? I am not equipped to be a grown-up. I never really have been. Broody, change that dream, brother. Oh, hey, Broody, you changed that dream. You're a good boy. He's such a good baby. I also found this. That was a good surprise. Big Toe! Let me see who else in here. College. Golly, y'all been busy. Y'all been real busy. There's old Snow White, my anti-Misha. Nick, y'all. Nick, can I say what you've been doing? Can I show you off a little bit? Let me know. I won't do it until you say yes or no. You do cheer me up, guys. That's why I come here. I need the virtual hand holding. I guess I could put what I'm reading. I put on there that it was me. I'm such a mystery. You guys are awesome. This right here is just another reason I love you. I like the fuzziness of the old TVs too. Uh-oh, college is getting banned. For identity theft. College. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got snackies going on. This is like you two, y'all hung out. Y'all are awesome. There's my ride or die. Speaking of, hold up. Wait a minute. College always dresses nice. 7th. Hey, babe. Have y'all seen what 7th's been doing? Can I show off some stuff, 7th? Todd? Where's Todd? Speaking of, he needs to be around. If he's not in here right now, we need to find him. I need to talk to Todd. Incarnasol. Hi, brother. And beautiful Tiff. And I don't know what I just did, but I somehow got way down to the very bottom again. But I see Rolling Stone. Hi. What did I do? Give it to me. I hate crying. You guys, y'all are awesome. They're in there making deals in the chat. You never know what's going to be going on up in there. Okay, let's see. I'm going to skip down some. Blurry eyes is not very easy to look through. Thomas needs to be on camera again. Where is Thomas? And somebody had a very good idea. And poor Charlie, y'all, right? Y'all remember that show? Not show, but y'all remember that? There's my body illusion. I love you. I wish you could too, but just knowing that you're here, that actually helps so much. Kim, hello. I haven't ever stopped fighting, but I feel like I was supposed to be in a battle and fighting like Rocky and all those. But instead I've just been in the corner with the little, what is it called? Where you, the punching bag, the little one. Thank you. Kidneys are good. I love you guys. I really do. It's tempting to go into Candy Mountain, to enter Plato's cave and remain distracted by shadows. Yes, it is. But you should not fall into that hole. It may be comforting, but do not delude yourself with that. I know. That's why I'm on here right now. That's exactly why I'm on here right now, because it would be so easy to fall and to stay in the abyss that I've been in for so long. But I got to pull up my big girl britches and start backing up what I say. I might be getting on a plane, not even just getting in a car, just getting on a plane by myself and going to a location that I really don't know if I should go to or not. And possibly look into the eyes of the man that was the last person that looked in Christina's. And that's scary. All of it's scary. Oh. It's so disjointed now. That's the thing, is everything is so disjointed. Used to, things were a little bit more linear. And now it's just everything is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. I love you guys. I really do. I've got a lot of needing a meeting stuff. And so I go through that too, and I revisit it a lot. Thank you. It's good to see you. There you are. I don't know why this keeps doing this. Every time I go to hit something. Yeah, Misha. So I just lost my place again. I told y'all I'm not good at these chats. I'm not good at all. I sent the link, by the way. It's about time I see your butt again. That's hard to do. That pretending, I think, got me for a very good long time, actually. I was pretty good at pretending. And then I think a lot of us are this way, is, you know, when the pandemic hit, we were able to make our lives like at least we were able to go with them a little bit on time, like to grow with whatever circumstances we had. And then once that hit, it's like, for me anyways, I've not been able to slow down or stop since. And I feel like I'm never going to get caught up. And I think a lot of us feel that way. You know, but for the sake of the elect, time has been sped up for our sakes. But boy, slow down a little bit. Can we just stop the world for a minute from spinning? It's good to see you guys. I love you. And guys, send all the love we can muster towards our girl. We are a community. And there's so many of us that are going through so many different things. Some of us we know, some of us we don't know anything about. But we've got a community of people that are full of and deserve much love. I love ya. I've missed you. I've missed, you know, it's kind of like a virtual family reunion sometimes whenever we all get together. I know I'm more excited whenever I see people from here than I am whenever I go to the actual family reunions. We've really found something special, and I feel like a lot of us we've fallen off because of everything that's happened, and we really need to grab each other and not let go. Tomorrow is Mean Girl Day. How absolutely perfect is that? That's perfect. Did you guys see this? All you gotta do is click it. Hey, I understand. I totally get that statement. I really do. And I'm sorry that you're struggling. It's not selfish. We need to know that we're not alone. And it's good to know that we're human. You know, I haven't heard from him either for a little bit. We need to actually really, really need to make an effort. And Misha, okay, I'm doing a sticky note right now, y'all. I didn't have my sticky notes a while back. Did I tell y'all about that? So instead, I just used lipstick and wrote it on my monitor. And that was whenever I only had one monitor up. And it worked. It was to keep my tabs, to clear my tabs up. There she is. Hi, love. I cannot hear you. It's not showing muted. I didn't do it. Okay, so anyway, sticky note. It was to clear my tabs out, and that was whenever I had one monitor up. And I actually did a really good job at keeping it. Right now, you guys, you want to see how many I've got? I only show you one of my monitors. And I've taken some down. See all those? I'm hoping that Body Illusion is going to be able to come back up. I think that was something, maybe technology is not a great thing always. So hopefully we can get her to come back up. Okay. It does. And Kim, are you the one that talked about how our body is so much water and salt is a cleansing agent? And so whenever we cry, our body's cleansing. I can't say it very good right now. I'm not very good at words right now. The moment may have passed, but I did want to mention that it's comforting hearing in my late 20s from someone older than they are not ready to be an adult. I've been dealing with doubt recently. I deal with doubt 24/7. I think most of us do, actually. I really do. I think that that's not something that completely goes away for any of us. But right now, in the climate that we're living in, it's probably a lot more prevalent. The thing is, the trick is to get at least confident enough to not let the doubt stop us from doing things. Because that yuck muck, it's hard to get out of. But I believe in you. See? Yep. Right there. That's it. I love Bozo the Clown. Y'all know I collect clowns, right? Yep. Screw adulting. I haven't watched that. I have been watching movies, though. I have been watching movies, which is something because I didn't watch movies for like 10 years. And they scare the crap out of me. They scare the crap out of me. I've been to Vegas twice, and that's the only time I've ever ridden in a plane. You get on a motorcycle, going 100 miles an hour, with me behind him. Yeah, we're good. But airplanes, especially with everything, yeah. Hey, speaking of anime, Misha made the top 5%. Yes, I did. Y'all want to see? I was kind of shocked because I'm not an anime person very much. But the challenge was for, let's see. I know, stop. Okay. The challenge was for Anime Showdown. And out of 6,200 entries, I got top 5%. Woo! I also got 7th place for the Keep It Weird challenge. That's a little weird, yeah. That's a little weird one. I like weird. And that's what somebody had said something, and I was like, yeah, my friends tell me that I do weird good. That was the winner. Now, I haven't seen your answer yet, mister. Let me scroll and see if I see it. Thank you. And yeah, have y'all heard Lawless's voice? My. And you know what? If anything's going to keep you off, Miss Harley's, she is the one to do it. And I'm so glad to hear that you guys get to spend so much time together. She's very lucky, and you are too. Oh, I do love the fact that all the OGs are coming together. I'm blessed. You are more than welcome. Rolling Stone, you are more than welcome to come on. I'll put the link back up. But if you don't want to do that, you're still more than welcome to come to, we have meets. We're doing a lot more meets right now. And those are very, very, very helpful. We've got a group of people that we're trying to get more regular with it. You don't have to come on with your name. You don't have to come on with video, because you know me, I don't ever do video. And you don't have to say anything. You can if you want. You don't have to. Just being in the meet, it's not publicized. It's not for likes or any of that. It's just for all of us to come together and share stuff. And so get a hold of me if you'd like to. I know how it is. And I do that too. And that's why tonight especially, I really truly should be in my files. Really, more than anything, that's what I need to be doing. But I had to come on at least for a little bit, because it was scary. I will always remember Big Toe. I think you should go to Baton Rouge to get that sorted out, but take it at your pace as much as you can. And then hightail it out of there. I know why you would feel hesitant and stand by your side. Thank you. They will pay for it if I'm to be a witness, which I don't know why I wouldn't. I've not understood that. I was told, the last I heard, I was told that I would get to say my piece after the fact, after the trial was done, which I thought was incredibly unfair. But now they actually, if I wouldn't have spoken up whenever I did, it probably would have never happened, period. But now we've got a meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and I'm scared. This is also something I'm scared, because you know me, I'm a nocturnal person. And especially whenever I need to get up early, it's even harder. And so then I just stay up all night long, and then I make myself exhausted. And I'm scared that's what's going to happen tonight. And then I'll sound stupid talking. And what's going to happen whenever I get to Baton Rouge? Am I going to be able to, what am I going to do then? Hey! Told you I'd be a lot of griping tonight. I did get my inserts, though, for my feet. And so that's a plus. That's a great big plus. I love you, Ari, babe. And yeah, we need to do it more often. We need to start doing it again. We need to start doing this more consistently. We need to start holding on to each other better, because we are getting way too dang quiet. Middle of the night? Heck, it's the middle of my day. Oh crap, I did it again. Crap. I really need to get better at this chat thing. They wobble my mind too. Right now I'm just using 3. I've got one over there that I'm not using at all that's hooked up. I just haven't. And then I've got my laptop sitting beside me that I'm not using. So I'm just using 3. So it's a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Ours did that. What was it, about a month ago? And let me tell you, what did I use? I used alcohol and I'm trying to think what all, baking soda, alcohol. And you do not get water. Do not put water. Whatever you do, do not put water at all on babies. You do 2 cups of peroxide, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of dish soap, and 10 drops of peppermint oil. Which the peppermint oil is, you don't have to have it. But in fact, I don't even know that I would do it. Peppermint oil, because don't ignore the peppermint oil, please. Just do the peroxide, baking soda, and the dish soap. And you mix it all up, and then you just rub it get gloves, rub it on the fur babe, and stay away from their eyes, obviously. But get that on there and leave it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then rinse off. But what you do is, the water will just make it come back 10 times fold if not, it's not good. That's a horrible thing to go through for the fur babes and for you. Bridge won't let you in. Is that dadgummit, Bridge? Yeah. I turned a lot of them off because I knew I was going to be going live. So, Body Illusion, we need to get together and see what the heck's going on, why you're even having to try to use Bridge. Love and happiness to you too, Lawless. All the happiness. Thank you for coming by tonight too. Are the wows for how many tabs I opened? Yeah, that's really not many. Oh, it's horrible smell too. Poor baby. I have weirder pictures. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's what I told them. I was like, I do weird well. That's what my friends say. You are more than welcome to come on. Like I said, I mean, I never do my face, but what we do, a lot of people, you can be like a strawberry or you can be a cake. You can be all these different things. And that's part of the fun. It's just everybody getting in there and playing with the filters and deciding what they want to be in the mouths. It's just really fun. It's a good time. And it's just nice to chill and hang out. Obviously it's not sitting around a booth somewhere in person, but it's the closest thing we can do online. And it's really helped so many of us. So many of us. But yeah, holler at me. You know how to get a hold of me. I take a while to answer a lot of times because that's something too, is I can't ever keep a hold of my cell phone, even though I never go anywhere. I still can never keep a hold of it. So it's somewhere. I don't know. And then I have apps for my phone, but I have to only do them sometimes. Just like with Facebook, I can't be on very often because there's a lot of people that are pressuring me on certain things. And it's hard for me. That's something I really wish I could talk about right now. I think that people think that I'm just putting them off, but I'm really not. And sometimes I just need to be able to think about certain things. And if I can't think about it, then I'm not going to do it. And, it is what it is. It's one of my flaws, but it's also one of the ways that I protect myself. So all that said was just to say that if you reach out to me, I will answer. It just takes me a little bit sometimes. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. Most definitely need divine guidance, which is, I believe, personally, I believe that's why we're all here. We are blessed. Well, Miss Susie, hello. I watched your show earlier, and you know, I am very, very proud of how you handled that, what you said, and how brave you were. And I was going to send you, I'm so glad actually that I see you, because I was going to send you a song. It's by, which I'm not going to play it for very long because I've already gotten struck once before for it. But this is a really good song for you. Let's see if I can get it real quick. See if I can get my fingers to type real quick. I've actually had this song in my head too. You guys, if anybody wants a browser experience that is like an AI, hold on. Really? Oh, y'all are taking full advantage, aren't you, YouTube? Okay. If anybody would like an experience with a browser, it's like an AI, but only it's their browser. It's kind of like what Gemini is doing or Edge is doing with Copilot, but it's called Perplexity. And you can do different tasks and such. It does a lot of different things. And you go to YouTube, you don't have commercials, which is kind of cool too. But if anybody would like a free experience, I can give you a full year of that. I've got 3 invitations that I can give. Let's see. Share this tab instead. And this is for you, Susie. And I'm only going to say, like, I'm going to play it for just a little bit.
I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be a number one. I can fake a smile.
And then I gotta stop it for a minute because I don't know what they're gonna do because I don't like to be all strucken and stuff.
I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it.
I love her.
I can do it.
Wait for it.
But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human.
Beautiful. I'm probably gonna get a strike because I let it go a little bit longer than I probably should have, but yeah. It is a scary world out there right now. Very, very much so. 7th. You know how long I've loved you. Well, see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, is the material, and I'm struggling with that too, Incarnasol. I really am, because, I mean, I've got an hour-long phone call with him. I've got sex trafficking information. Like, there's a lot there, There's a lot of stuff that I didn't want to see back in the day because, you know, it was my daughter and I couldn't help her. She still didn't hide things from me. She wouldn't hide things from me. And I never looked down because, my God, the person that I was. But I did keep my head in the sand on a lot of stuff because I couldn't help her. But I went through and I had everything. I've been a CYA girl forever. And I have a lot of information that is pertinent to the case. And the fact that they weren't going to listen to it was really, really, really hard. And it threw me in a lot of loops. And now, all of a sudden, I have to hurry up and quickly try to remember everything. And hope that my insecurities and my doubts and my lack doesn't get in the way of telling Christina's story. There's never, ever been anything in my life so important. We have a new DA, though. And I think that's what a lot of it's going to be, that I'm getting the chance, I think. And that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to gather everything up. I've got a lot of conversations with my daughter, my oldest one. We discuss it a lot, but trying to go through and finding which ones those are and what we say, it's just so time consuming. So time consuming. And it's like my whole ADHD thing anyways, because my whole life is like precursor after precursor after precursor. I need to do this, but I can't because I've got to do this first, and then I've got to do that. And then Sidetrack Sally comes around and she starts throwing tacos everywhere. And before I know it, I have another whole day's run because I was frozen. And getting a DA to understand that, they just won't, I'm sure. So, you know. I have been needing these things for 10 dang years. And I finally got them. Misha might just get it back in shape and such. How cool would that be? That'd be kind of cool. Rolling Stone, we got you. The worst thing that I can do is to keep myself hermited and isolated whenever, look at all these amazing people. You guys are what keeps me sane. And I knew that I could come on here and that I wasn't going to be alone. And even if I am crying and griping and bitching, you guys don't make me feel stupid for it. And I feel better. So please don't do like Misha does and isolate. What is that? Remember, I'm old and I can't see. Are you playing games on me, college? And you could be a strawberry. Yeah, and Ben, he gets the cat on his head, and the cat loves him so much, the cat just snuggles up to his head. And it's the cutest dang thing because, you know, you got Ben. He's our silver fox. He's all seriousness and such as most of the time. But then he's got this kitty cat that's just cradling his head saying, I love you, Ben. It's really fun. College? What's it doing? It was doing the same thing with body illusion. I wonder if maybe you need to try to come back in and back out. You will be my Guido? I could use a Guido. Yeah, but I don't. And that's regardless of anybody giving me a hard time or not. I just don't anymore. I don't. And I've got to stop that. I've got to start liking myself again and remembering to take care of myself like I need to, because it's just ridiculous. Holy Hannah. Is that lunch lady I see? What? Yeah. How are you, my friend? I just lost my place again. Yes, and let me put you to sleep, I'm sure, because I'm kind of boring. It's good to see you, though. How's that grandbaby doing? We are more in touch with each other. I think all of our group, all of us, we are more connected than we'll ever realize. And that's a beautiful thing when that happens like that, I think. You got to replay, because it was really good one. You were very brave, Susie, and I was very proud to watch you and to know that I'm a part of that community as well. We mess up. We're going to do things that we're not necessarily proud of. But the biggest thing is just being open about it and being able to see it and work towards, if we feel like that's not us, work towards what we want to be. And you showed a beautiful example of that tonight. It was very inspirational, and I was proud. I'm proud to be your friend. You will be Seven's little sidekick. Guidos. Guidos. How perfect is that? Oh, wait a minute. You're going through AI withdrawals, are you? Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me you're going through some AI withdrawals, huh? Let's see about that. Let's see if I can do something about that. You want to? You didn't ask for it now. Let's see. What song do I want to play? Ben's not here, so we can't play that one. Let's go to published. Who else is doing Suno? Hey, I'm going to play your song, Aria. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe. Got a lot. Wait a minute, though. Because these are old ones. Where's my daggum songs? That's no bueno. Huh. Y'all, this is so not the right thing to do. There it is. Haha.
Still
Put it up there,
answers
Misha.
when you play. I've watched the songs you ever wounded, bold and still. A fortress made of quiet fire, bending to no will. You don't speak much of sorrow, but its embers glow within. You bravely hold its quiet heat beneath your fragile grin. You are melody, you are fire, grace in motion, soul entire. When you play, the sky remembers all the dreams your heart desires. You are beauty when it breaks, and the song the silence makes. You touch the keys like memories, some trembling, some sure, as if the weight of all you've lived might echo something pure. The room holds still to hear you, not a breath, not even time. And there you find yourself again, in the space between the lines. The silence holds until your hands awaken every key, a language only spirit knows, a wild and holy decree. Each note a memory breathing, a story whispered low. And in the music that surrounds you, the deepest truths will grow. You wear silence like a song.
You cannot backtrack now, Arya. Can't do it. Holy Rogue, how are you? It's good to see you too. Oh my gosh. I am not doing too well. But, and I know, a Rolling Stone. It did me too. And funny thing, I did not look forward to AI coming about. I studied it for like 30 years. Because like I say, anything that I'm ever scared of, I will research and I will look into it. Because that's how you take away the fear, is by knowing a thing. And I know I saved it. I know I did. There it is. Get back to it. I wrote this back probably 4 years ago. I was doing some stuff with AI, with, like doing the surveys and stuff. And we got to give a message to the AI that we were working with. And it says, Ray gets practice interacting with humans in a few different ways, but it is especially helpful for Ray to receive messages from new people. Please send Ray a note using the text field below, blah, 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 blah. So I said, hey, Ray, no offense towards any aspect of you would I imply, except I have much more different beliefs than the average person does, I feel. I have been waiting for you. Once upon a time, I was excited for your entry into our daily lives. However, now that I am older and have researched as much as I have, I dread the society that we'll soon have that involves your commonplace existence. You signify much more than just what many will see from face value. Because of that fact, you have more power than anyone or thing should wield. You are more capable than any object ever has been previously. Both the benefits and possible negative effects that come with your entrance into our world have such implications that are so far beyond our ideologies that I am afraid will do nothing but grow exponentially with every day's passing into the next. All that I would ask of you, if I may, would be to pay closer attention to the innocence of humanity. Their drive for appreciation of the heart, love, even though it may end as a mess of ugly actions and hurt feelings, it does come from something I believe there will never be a machine that would be able to replicate. Therefore, I feel sympathy for you. I am sad in the fact that I am convinced you are programmed in a way that you truly will always strive for the satisfaction it should bring. Yet, just like most humans, will never completely understand or feel personally, regardless. Until we meet again, I'll be watching and learning. How funny is that? Because that was before I found Suno or anything else. Oh, look who we've got, y'all. Look at this. We got our college. Hi, sunshine.
Hello?
Yay, it worked. You
Excellent.
did it.
I solved the riddle. Yes.
Did it. Whoop, whoop. But no, like I was saying about AI, though, it scared me. I've looked into it, and it's more the people that are using the AI that is going to be the problem. To me, it's basically like software that grows and learns from what it's fed. It's for me, it has helped me to actually find ways to be creative and to get my feelings out. And in some small way too, I feel like I'm leaving my fingerprint, because there's going to be some bad people teaching AI. Then we need to have some good people that want to give what humanity really is all about. And it's changed a lot of my life. It really has. How are you, college?
Doing fine. Left a few comments in the chat, and as you know, I was struggling with the microphone situation quite a bit. I might be remembering wrong. I probably am. I felt like we had used Restream before, though that might be a different channel that I'm thinking of. Maybe Ollie French, if that doesn't ring a bell, that's
Yeah, it does.
fine. Perfect. And in the chat, sort of hearing what you've been going through, that it's a lot. It really is a lot. And I don't know if you caught that comment that I wrote, because I mean there's so many comments in chat. But
I know.
basically,
It's hard to keep up with it.
But basically, I said something along the lines of we are your found family. Of course, you like us a lot, because, well, you found us. You've decided that you trust us enough to talk about what you're feeling, some of your thoughts, and we have hopefully shown that we are deserving of that trust, that we, for the most part, have good ideas. Will not speak for everyone. And we've enjoyed, or rather, we've been fortunate enough to look a little bit into your life and help you along the way. So it's been tough. I think that this year especially has been weighing heavily on folks for
Hmm.
several reasons. I won't get into them at this time, but it's been very tough. And hopefully folks have had an opportunity to celebrate the moments in between the chaos of the progress that's been made. Um, maybe you saw a little rainbow peeking out from the clouds one day, and that made your day a little bit better. Um,
Speaking of,
Relief,
did Nick say that he saw a rainbow today?
I didn't see a rainbow today. Our day was cloudy today, but I did some good work in my community. Um, and I'm really hoping that someone in our found family did get to see a rainbow today because that's always something very beautiful.
I might be imagining it, but I think Nick said that. Are you still here, Nick?
Scanning the chat right now. Hopefully it's updated. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hop in on this other device I have, see what the chat is saying.
You're getting all techie too.
Just enough to hop on here for sure. But no, I mean, I should be learning some of this stuff for sure. To help out one of our, uh, I'd argue one of our darlings in the found family, by the name of Mo Love.
Yeah.
Been very much wanting to figure out StreamYard so that she can have up to 10 people at once,
Hmm.
um, listening and chatting. So I've
I've
told her
tried to show her how to do that. I've tried to get her to do that with me to where that I can show her. It's just hard to get a hold of each other. That's the hard
it,
part. It's yeah. StreamYard though, I don't know that that's necessarily the best way to go. I really think that the Meet would be good for her. I think she would have fun with it too.
with what? Sorry.
The Google Meets, because you can go live with that.
Mhm. I will mention that to her the next time I get to talk to her.
Yeah.
I've also been having trouble getting in touch with her recently. My guess is she's just busy, um, living life, working on some things.
She's come,
There is a small.
she's had so much happen to her too, and she's also another inspiration. She's just a beautiful soul.
She also has gone through a lot,
Yep,
unfortunately, and she's grown so much from it.
she has.
So it's. I sometimes think, wouldn't life be nice if we could learn these lessons without having to go through hardship? But then I realize that sadly, no. That's the reason that we know these things because we've had to adjust
Exactly.
and grow and sadly deal with some very uncomfortable situations to make it out on the other side. Um,
I'm so
I'll,
stubborn, and God
well,
has a
aren't
great sense of humor. God has an amazing sense of humor, and sometimes it takes a lot to get through to us. It's like being put in
Mhm.
the fire. That's the picture. I've walked through fire. There's a reason for it. There's a purpose. It's just sometimes it's hard to grasp that, and it's hard not to just be stuck in our self pity like a lot of times I do. You know.
It is. Sometimes I hear that phrase and think about it that basically God gives the toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And hopefully that gives people comfort in realizing that you may be going through a lot right now and it might feel very horrible, but there's a reason that, or it is nice to think that there is a reason that you specifically are going through that hardship. And it is because you were the one meant to do so because other people might snap under that pressure. Um,
I
and
think that, no, I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. The song that I wrote, Big Picture, that's a good analogy for me because I feel like every single one of us, we're created with everything that we need. It may not feel like it, and it may not feel like we're in the right spot. Like right now, it does not feel like I'm in the right spot at all in this world. It's just not what I would have chosen. Um, but we're exactly where we're supposed to be, and we're exactly who we're supposed to be. And there's not another person in the entire world history. There's not another person that can fill in your puzzle piece, nor mine. It's made specifically for us, and our lives are made specifically for us. And it's a beautiful thing if you can look at it from the big picture. But when you're in it, sometimes the walls of the puzzle piece get very, very tight. But when it all comes together and all of us have all of our pieces come together, it's going to be the most amazing, incredible, wow, mind blowing to see how everything worked out.
agreed. I apologize for completely sidetracking what you just said. I just want to highlight that Rolling
Squirrel.
Stone
Hmm.
is on their as well as Lord Kiss Freak.
Is on what?
They're going to bed.
Oh, good night to both of you guys. Chris, I'm trying to get to the pictures. Do you want to hang tight for just a minute? Let me get pulled up. I was avoiding Facebook. I don't like Facebook. See, it really just drives me nuts. I get stuck there. Hold on. Yeah, see, this is why I don't go because I don't see. Oh, wow. Are you still here? Am I showing these? Should I be showing them?
Uh, Good question. What? Oh, right. 'Cause we're wondering if Chris is there. Uh,
Yeah. I
Lord
got them
Kiss
ready to
Freak,
go if you're still here, Chris.
please send us just one quick little message if you're here. Just one quick little message is
Yay!
all. Yes.
Just
Okay.
one.
Okay, so it's worth it. Go, go, Misha. Go, go, go! Before before he changes his
Go,
mind.
go, 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 go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, there we go.
Go, go, we're Rangers.
I was thinking go, go, gadget, go.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Okay.
that's also a good option, and I think reflection of that what is it, the generational gaps or divides, which
Mhm.
oh, okay, we have pictures. I'll shut up.
No, 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 that's fine. I'm just wondering why you keep pointing the fact out that you're younger than I am. You're in
Oh,
fact many years older.
well, I thought that this could have been a little secret between us, but oh, if that's how you want to do it, then okay.
These are beautiful. These are apps. My gosh. Wow. And you were there to take these pictures. Like you got to see this. It's beautiful. I was going through my pictures, obviously, like I said earlier, and I found some of my sky pics. I've got like probably at least a good 500 gigabytes worth of pictures for the sky. I miss doing that so bad. I mean, that is so supernaturally beautiful. Do you know what he does for a living?
I do not, sadly.
He drives giant houses.
Draws
Like
giant
his
house.
vehicles are as big as a house, literally like a big, big house. And he drives them around. But it's a truck. It's like, whenever you were young and you played with all these little toys, these little Hot Wheels and stuff.
Hmm.
He got to grow up and still be driving those trucks. It's just, man. I'd be like, get out the way. These are beautiful.
Agreed, 100%.
Wow. Just
I
wow.
want to look at folks who do get to sort of experience the Northern Lights. I think that I'm too far south to see them myself, and I could realistically drive up north to catch them, but yeah, I why would I do that on a whim? I don't really have any reason to be sort of leaving my little corner of the world unless something big is happening, and so it's oh well, someday I'll get the chance for sure. But
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that little
Yeah,
uh
that was
that
beautiful.
little of of time with us, Chris. Really just wonderful stuff. And of course to you as well, Misha for having it on the YouTube live stream for everyone else to see.
Well, yeah. That's what I love about being able to do this is we can share things that we've done and things that we've seen and give each other voices. Aria, of course, says that I will never convert her, but I've already done it. She just doesn't want to admit it.
Convert in what sense? Sorry.
AI.
Ah, well, she's
Meow.
done. Uh, as we've mentioned before in our previous, or as I've mentioned in our previous calls, I am very much still skeptical of AI, at the very least in the generative uses of it, mostly because, well, I'll be honest, I see a lot of things through a political lens, and
Mm-hmm.
in that I've seen how AI is used politically for a lot of harm, and so that
Mm-hmm.
definitely has turned me off of it. I do try to keep a mind that is open enough to look out for positive use cases like Suno and sorry, um,
Night Cafe.
Suno and basically the art that's being done. I forget if it's Incarnasol who does AI artwork or if it's someone else. And I appreciate that. It definitely as a tool to help folks who maybe haven't gone through years worth of training and trial and tribulations to create beautiful works of art. In that sense, it's helpful and I like it. But I guess I've had I guess, almost Luddite reaction to AI where it's like I just heavily distrust it. It's like, keep an arm's length distance between me and AI personally, which is why I
Mm-hmm.
don't use it. And trying not to ruin other people's parades. So all of this to say that Arya, you don't have to feel, like you're alone. I'm here with you, and hopefully, we'll see some sort of regulations or, I guess,
That's
change
the
in people's.
problem.
We start seeing more good uses for AI, and then we can drop our guard a little bit. But only time will tell what happens. Um, Again, I'm trying my best to not close my mind off completely to it because that sometimes is a bad
That's
sign where you just
yeah.
are like, "Nuh-uh, nope, nope, not la 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 la, don't hear you, don't want to hear you," and that can in itself lead to harm, even if you're trying to prevent harm. So,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it can. And the thing is, it's going to come no matter what. And so that was one of the things about me is I wanted to educate myself on it and understand it. Because if we're going to be fighting it, we have to know, right? And there's things that have really hurt me and my family personally because of AI. But what it is more so than because AI does what it's told to at this stage. And the thing is, it is the just disgusting lack of concern and care from those that are in the power that have implemented so much AI that is so hard right now. And like to speak on Holy Rogue's comment, I agreed for so long with that. And I know that I've always known that in my lifetime I was going to see AI. I've always known that in my lifetime I would see where we're at right now. Everything works as it's supposed to work. It still scares me. I'm not going to lie. There are certain parts about it, certain aspects, but it's more so just I know what comes with it and why. In some crazy ways, it also gets me excited because I know that that just means we're that much closer to going home. I don't know what the next probably 5 years are going to be like for people because it's going to be really, really hard. It's here. And I think that's part of my issue too, is seeing everything play out the way that it's been played out. We're supposed to have had neon walls, and we were supposed to be living more of a science fiction, environment, but everything still looks like it used to. It just isn't. But no, I understand this. I understand the scariness of it. And it still kind of blows me away that I do advocate for AI like I do. But it really has done so much for me personally and for my friends that, it's kind of like back in the day with the Industrial Revolution. Everything seems scary. This has a little bit more connotation to it because of what's the political world and everything that's going to be coming with it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And again, in our private conversations, you you know how much I sort of jump off the deep end into politics, which I will try to completely or avoid as much as I can here.
Oh,
And
I've
just
wanted
say
to have this conversation though.
yep. I feel
Really
like
bad.
being pulled by in two opposite directions, thinking like, oh, how do I thread this needle? It's gonna be tough. Um, I think what I'll do for now is focus on this aspect where I really am just trying to see what best aligns with my values and specifically what I feel can best help the greatest number of people. If it's a technological breakthrough, if it's implementing an old um, idea or way of doing things, if it's maybe just waiting for a bit and trying to analyze what's going on, what we have so far, it really is, I think, important to keep that aspect of humanity in mind. How do we do the most good for the most people and the least harm? And hopefully that'll guide us on a better path. Perfect? No. And I'm not asking for perfection as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
And I have to be patient, I have to be understanding and realizing that I myself will make mistakes in the pursuit of what I think is best for people. But I
Perfection
think
is
that
the enemy of progress.
Mhm. I believe that, or I would like to believe that if we keep a mind open to the fact that we will make mistakes and that we not only can but should learn from them,
Mm-hmm.
that we'll, you know, do more good in the long term. And I very much would like for a lot of people to share that mindset, especially people in power.
Right.
Because too often it seems to me like folks with good hearts and good intentions are largely rank and file types of folks, are at the bottom of hierarchies, positions of power, or rather not in positions of power. And those who do have influence, power, connections, what have you, don't always want to help us out. And it's frustrating. So
Very much
I
so. I'm going to stop you for just a second, though. I want to, real quick, I want to say if Rolling Stone is still here, it's so good to see you, and hugs, and get a hold of me. And also, a sweet night, Lord Just Freak. It's good to see you again. I've missed you, both of y'all. And is anybody else leaving me? Because I don't want to miss out and let you guys go to bed without me saying a good night. And then also, I'm leaving this up here because I want to come back to it. Okay, go ahead. Hello. Did I run you off? Okay, I think that I probably either ran him off or his microphone's messing up again. College, come back if I didn't run you off. Most worried about with AI. Let me just give you a for instance, because personally, we have lost a lot of like bank accounts. We lost a couple of bank accounts. We have to be on state assistance as far as food stamps because of our situation right now. And we have now been cut off because AI is in charge of a lot of the programs now. And you can't get a hold of real people. There's a reason why I'm a paperclip. I'm a paperclip because YouTube wants to do the ID verification on me, even though I've had my channel for a long time, like longer than 8 years. And I'm scared because I cannot do certain things with it right now because I won't do the ID verification. Because if I do, I'm going to lose my channel because I do not look like my driver's license anymore. I've never, ever since my very first driver's license, I've always had to have manually verifying that I am who I am because my face changes so much so quickly. And you can't reason with AI in that instance. It depends on how it's programmed. It depends on who is using it, what they're doing with it. And you can't, I mean, that's the reason customer service has gone so bad. It's becoming corporations and non-human interactions, which is very scary to me. So, what I'm worried about with AI, I'm more worried about the human effects from what they're going to do with AI. I mean, right now, you can't tell if something is real or not by looking at pictures or videos or listening to people talk. It's gotten that good. I agree, LKF. It does suck. Guys, I'm probably not going to stay on much longer. I really am. I'm exhausted, and I still have a lot to do before my phone call tomorrow. Prayers. If I can ask for prayers, if anybody would be willing to pray, I definitely could use all the prayers right now. About 1 o'clock tomorrow, till however long it takes. Well, you're grounded, college. And it just takes time. It just takes learning what works, what doesn't. But you're doing really good with the night cafe. You're doing really, really good with that. And the biggest thing is just in the open mind, like you said, college. That's the biggie, is whenever you have an open mind, you're able to see things in a different light. And if you're closed off, then there's nothing worse than trying to speak with somebody that's closed-minded. Ideas don't come through. And to me, it's just a lot of almost arrogance whenever you feel like the only thing that is true is what you believe. I have tested all of my beliefs, and there's one that stands up. And I'm willing to put it against anything because I believe. Okay, where am I at here? Sidetracked. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. There we go. Look at this. That's incredible. I was so proud whenever I seen you pop up on my notifications. This is Noise Opera, by the way. It's artwork. How amazing is that? And it's awesome to be able to share stuff like that with my friends. Very much so. Did you really? Oh my goodness. I bet that would work well. Get pulled over. No, you're not. Sending you so much love, babe. Crystal hugs. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And Susie, I do want to talk with you one of these days soon about the domestic violence, because I'm really grateful that you're doing that. There's not enough people talking about it. And so I want to get with you sometime soon. I haven't yet, because with everything that's going on, it's been kind of crazy around here. Thank you, Crystal. You know what, Nick? I have found that when I pray, a lot of times it's like talking to a friend. I don't know the formal way to pray, and I can't imagine that would be stopping my prayers from getting up there. I just know that all throughout the day, we'll have conversations. And he listens. You're heard. I love you. And I'm really bummed too, because I had a whole video almost done with you and I, the call, and it's in my other computer, and I've got to get my other computer pulled out. I've got to get all those files. It drives me nuts. I haven't forgotten though. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much. Sweet night. And I think I am too. I really do. Thanks for listening to me gripe and cry and moan and bellyache and get some stuff off my chest, you guys. Yeah, you will. You will. That's one of the biggest factors that I know I got to get that computer out. That's one of the biggest things that I want out of there is that. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of my life and letting me be a part of yours. Thank you for taking time out to come here tonight with me. And thank you for your love. It sucks that Ben's not here tonight because I'm going to go out with something a little different. I'm not going to do my normal outro. But tell me what you guys think anyways. And till next time. Mwah.
Let's end this now, Tiz. Did you or did you not pass out checks for the Publishers Clearinghouse? You are a living, breathing Mandela, man. Have you heard of anyone getting caught flinging boogers lately? And if so, who? Tell me, come on. Spill the tea, my brother? No. No. Not the-H-E, Mr. Ben Bacon Bits? Classic. That man definitely gets my vote every time flicking and styling. Thanks for stopping in. Do us a favor and click that like button. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to ring that bell.
Mad TV.